Before I start, if you're a Christian, I want you to put yourself in the shoes of a non-religious person. There we go. Now imagine you're walking down the street and suddenly you come across someone who's just yelling. You get to catch a small bit of what this person is yelling about, so you know the basic subject matter, but you've entered the conversation pretty late, so maybe something was said out of context for you. Perhaps you hear something such as, "Gay people are sinners." As a non-religious person, more than likely your first thought is to tune this person out and to keep walking. I've seen many street preachers around, whether I was on a walk or on campus. Usually they have the same result, people coming in and throwing insults, and non-religious people walking away from that specific area. I hear many people describe these experiences as obnoxious, bombarding, and unwelcoming. Today, I will go over some of the ways Christians could communicate more effectively with a non-religious audience. One of the most important things to understand is that people like to be talked to, not talked at. The street preaching thing I talked about earlier is a perfect example of what I mean. The Columbia University in the city of New York collected research that shows that students who participate in their learning are learning more effectively than those who just listen passively. To most people, street preaching could feel like a lecture, and most of the information given will not stick. People will not want to learn about God if they feel it is demanded of them. Given this information, I think it is obvious that intimate conversation is more effective than yelling at people in public. Who would have known? Nobody wants to stand around and listen to a person yelling beliefs that oppose their own over a microphone. The American Psychological Association quotes a professor in behavioral science, Dr. Nicholas Epley, saying, "Connecting with others in meaningful ways tends to make people happier." A connection must go both ways. If you want an atheist to hear you out, you have to hear them out too. Plenty of non-religious people have grievances and confusions that go unchecked and unanswered. If you have a one-on-one conversation with them, even if you don't get them to believe in God, you will have helped relieve the heart of a fellow human being. Everyone suffers, and most people just won't listen to you if you can't acknowledge their suffering and help clear up their confusions. Several arguments exist for Christ's existence, like how many non-religious historians from his time have written about Jesus, or even how the apostles all died of very horrible deaths, and people wouldn't really die in such a way for something they knew was a lie. But the truth is, this topic should always be approached with love, knowledge, and understanding. In the beginning, I mentioned how when someone walks by a street preacher, they may hear something like, "Gay people are sinners." The truth is, every one of us is a sinner. As sinners, we must unite to love, understand, and help each other. Everyone has faith in something. Even atheists have faith in there not being a God. But bickering and arguing will never help our schism. Only knowledge and understanding can bring us close together.